Hello again, guys. Another update on the truck build then. So what we've got here, instead of doing pictures, I'll do a video for it instead. Here's the MAN, where I'm so far at with it. Started doing a bit of the detailing up now. Still lots to do on it, like dry brush the radiator, put some scratches on the front, need to tidy that up. Put some copper / brass sort of like colour on the top of the radiator. Started doing the gearbox and the props and everything, and the wheel chocks and the fifth wheel sliders. Exhaust is started to come on. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but that's got like a goldy tinge to it, where it's supposed to simulate where it's been getting hot. You might kind of see a tinge of gold in there. Wheel chock, again, needs tidying up a bit. On the bottom, we've got the sump and the drivetrain. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that at the minute then. Looking at this, because I'm lighting it, fuel tank, that holds the 9-volt battery pretty well, so I've got a couple of holes to drill to get the wiring to come through here. And then it's going to be run up the chassis arm, and then it's going to come into this slot here, into there, and that's where all the electrics are going to be. The disappointing thing with this is there's actually no engine detail to go on the top. The cab is just stuck down, it's just in one position, so it's quite convenient to get all the electronics hidden around this area here. Where the cab sits on the front comes to about there. So I've got all of this space here to run the wiring for the lights. The back ones are going to be a bit of a challenge. With the mud flaps, the lights obviously go here, but with some magnet wire, I reckon I can get it to come around the top of the wheel arch into the chassis, and then run the wiring coming along the chassis beam up to the front. And then the battery box here, that one, where my thumb is, that's pretty good to put an on-off switch in there, and then have the wiring coming straight across the support onto the battery. So I've got a nice convenient on-off switch there. Oops, I'll just throw it about. Rear axle and airbags and actuators and everything. Just started detailing that up a little bit. This actually does go on stage 2 on the instructions, but because I'm obviously putting the lights in, with that in place, I think it goes that way, yeah, with that in place, it really doesn't give you much room to get the wiring and everything in. You kind of get the gist there, there's not much room, so I've left that off. Cab's pretty much done now. It's been glossed, so it's shiny. I've got the mat to do on the floor for the carpet sort of thing. I'm going to attempt to get the display for the dials, if that will zoom in or not. Get that lit, put a light in underneath there, and then on the front of the cab there's plenty of room in there to drill a hole up here somewhere, then run the wiring through and down, because obviously once that's in place on the chassis itself, which I'll show you, once that's on top of there, you've got all that room underneath to run the light in, and then you've got all of that at the front there. So there's plenty of room around here to run the wiring to give head-up display a bit of light on there. And then when the cab's on, obviously you've got the roof lights and everything that'll come down and around the back as well. So that's kind of where I'm at with it at the minute. Not much else to say about it really. Really nice kit, really nice fit. Oh, let's try and stand up. Really nice kit and fit. Just hope the cab doesn't give me much grief. I don't know why that's not focusing on anything. No, there we go. So there's an overall view of what we've done so far then. Really enjoying this one. First truck I've ever made, so hopefully I'll do it justice and it turns out pretty nice. So that's a quick update for you. Anyway, speak to you all soon.